Hi, it's Nicole here for Entertainment West, and I'm sitting down with Joe Bonamassa, who's performing at the Saskatoon Jazz Festival.
We were in Winnipeg and doing our Canadian tour of jazz festivals and blues festivals, and they booked us here in Saskatoon. This is our first time up in Saskatchewan, and we were in Manitoba all last week. And this is the first time. It's a beautiful country up here. We generally tour the east coast of Canada, like Toronto through Montreal and Quebec and areas. But this is a great place to visit. I'll come back here on vacation if I had to. So,
what was your favorite place that you've ever played at?
Favorite place. Now I rate the places that I play by the food. Everything else is probably something. Probably my favorite place was probably here in Canada. It was this little ski resort. They do a blues festival every year. It's called Mont Tremblant, and it's in Quebec. Ideally, I like to keep putting out records, once a year, and this is my 5th record overall, and I'm 26 years old. So, hopefully, we all hope to, grow old and be able to tour and just keep going at it. And when I'm 70, I'll be talking to you, going, "Hey, what's it like, to be in the business 50 years?" I'm like, let me tell you something about that.
Have you ever got stumped on stage and just lost everything and just stood there blankly?
There's times I'm singing verses from songs that are new and old songs, and you just totally forget what you're doing. And but the key is to hide it so nobody notices. I guess if I was to give any advice to aspiring musicians, I would give them this advice. I would say perseverance is your best bet, because there's the only overnight successes you see in the music business, as far as I've ever seen, have been around for 10 years, just been working at it. And, you just have to keep out there, keep bettering yourself, keep bettering your band, your craft, your songwriting, your presentation, your show, your look. I struggle with that myself. I gotta keep the weight down. Anyway, we all have our personal problems. Well, years from now, I'm going to either need therapy or really regret this, is when I appeared on the Mickey Mouse Club when I was 13. And not only was I doing something I never really want to do again, I played guitar to a backing track, which I just don't want to do that ever again, and I haven't done it ever again. I was forced to say the line when they were doing M-I-C, and my line was, "See you real soon." So when you're 13, trying to press girls, and you're on the Mickey Mouse Club, that pretty much just kind of just shuts you down for like a year. I really didn't recover from that. My last record, which was called So It's Like That, I wrote everything on that record. I co-wrote it with some of the greatest writers in the world, and I generally write a lot. But this new blues record, I'm paying tribute to all my mentors and heroes that I grew up with. So we ended up doing 9 cover songs, and I wrote 3 originals.
When you were 12 years old, you opened for B.B. King. What was that like?
The first time I opened for B.B. King, I was 12. Right? You heard correctly. It was great. I mean, my favorite record growing up was B.B. King live at the Regal, and lucky are those that get to play with their heroes. So, I mean, for me, it was just a tremendous, honor and experience. And then he called me up and, to sit in and play with him. And I was just a little pudgy white 12-year-old kid who was pretty much about as nervous as you get. Generally good at 2 things in life. I sing pretty decently, and I play guitar. And everything else is pretty much marginal, in my opinion. Hi, this is Joe Bonamassa, and you're watching Entertainment West.